Hello again, extraordinary people. Happy Monday to you. It's Zainabu bringing you your Motivational Mondays. You are extraordinary. And I know it's been kind of about a couple of weeks or so since the last video I posted. For whatever reason, my videos weren't posting on Facebook. So hopefully you all will be able to see this video. But nonetheless, I'm here. I'm back and bringing you your motivational vitamin. And as always, hope that you are having an amazing, extraordinary Monday so far. And continue to keep those out there in the Carolinas as well in your prayers as they're going through this Hurricane Florence. We are blessed out here in the areas that we're in of not being affected by those things majorly. So definitely let's continue to keep those people in prayer for whatever necessities that they need to be provided. And so today I want to talk about the idea of legacy. You all know I talk a lot about here of building legacy because in everything that we do in life, for anyone who's going to be that person, who's going to be an extraordinary individual, who's going to impact lives, it is about building a legacy. And so today, that's what I want to talk to you about. What type of legacy are you building? What type of legacy will you leave behind? How will that be remembered? Are you someone who's just building memories, a good time while you're here? Yeah, there isn't anything wrong with, building those great memories, having that good time. But in your absence, how would that legacy be celebrated? And for me, a few weeks ago, or a couple of weeks ago, I'm sure, of course, we heard the deaths of Aretha Franklin and Senator John McCain. And as I was watching their funerals, specifically for Senator John McCain, because he was in the military, that whole military thing that they do, to give them that funeral that represented what their lives were, their service were to this country. And it really touched me. I was really crying. I wasn't really someone who was following the life of John McCain, but I know he has done some great things for this country, for our government, for his family. And that really touched me as I was watching that. Though he was someone, he made it known that he really didn't wanted a funeral that they will do all these extra things and in memory of him. That's not what he wanted. But it was almost kind of like he had no choice because of the life that he lived. They had to give him that type of homegoing. And so for you out there who is on this journey as well of being this impactful person, of being a relevant person to our society, how will you be remembered? How will that legacy be celebrated in your absence? And in this life that we're giving, we are here but momentarily. Now, whether you're going to be someone who's going to live to be 100 years old or 60 years old or 70 years old, in that time span, what are you doing to make it worthwhile? What will you leave behind for society that in your absence, your name will continue to live on? And so this legacy that you're building, that whatever that gift or talents that has been given to you, make sure that you are using it for the good of the world. Make sure that you're using it for the good of other people who are also going to be affected and infected by that goodness as well. Not that we are trying to be on this a stage that everything that we're doing, for people to recognize that, you're going to get to a point that you have no choice. What you're doing will be recognizable. What you're doing will be celebrated. And so today, I just want to encourage you to be that person, whether it be you're a fashion designer. People love fashion, whether it be you're going to be a great orator, a great speaker, an author, or someone who's going to be an influential person in the government. Whatever that is for you, make sure that in your absence, that your name will continue to live. So today, whatever that gifting, that talent, that desire, that dream that you have in your hands, be sure that you're going to be a man or woman who's going to say, my destiny, my legacy will not go unrecognized. Whether while you're here or when you're someday no longer here. So today, what legacy are you building? And how will that legacy be remembered? And how will you be remembered? How will your legacy will continue to live in the lives of people, not just maybe in the country that you're in, not just in the society that you're in the community that you're in, but around the world. And so today, make the decision that whatever that legacy is, whatever that specific talent or gifting or desire or goal or dream that you want to accomplish, make the decision that today you will not be another person whose legacy will go unrecognized, because what you're doing today has the opportunity, has the ability, has the power to impact someone years and generations to come. So make sure you are using it properly. Make sure you are using all avenues that have been given unto us by the God whom created each and every one of us, and making sure that your gift and talents will not go unrecognized. And most of all, that your legacy will not go unrecognized. So I encourage you today, you go out there, you make and create some extraordinary things to happen, because you are extraordinary, and make sure that you're leaving behind a legacy that others will be impacted even when you're no longer here. I'll talk to you soon. Have an extraordinary Monday.